Welcome, my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and twin flame relationships for the August 2019 that we're in already. Putting out these readings to help the different signs in their twin flame relationships. If you have not yet, please go watch the video that I did about a week or so ago called Clarifying Twin Flames, Soulmates, and True Loves. That the definition that I'm using for twin flame is maybe a little different than what you're used to. There's been a lot of conversation about twin flames for the many decades. I mean, we're going back a really long time, actually, down to the idea of split aparts, which I think is Plato. I mean, this is really an ancient concept. But thanks to the work of KAHN, a Hay House author, has his own YouTube channel, beautiful YouTube channel. Go check him out. He's the one who helped me clarify that, because like twin flame was always just a bad taste in my mouth for some reason, like intuitively. And soulmates and twin flames get confused and conflated so often. So to clarify briefly, a twin flame relationship is a pre-incarnational contract. In other words, one that you work on from lifetime to lifetime with certain souls in order to teach you how to heal yourself, how to transform yourself, how to love yourself. Twin flames are turbulent. They cannot give you what you need. Only you can in these situations. Your soulmates, different type of contract altogether, are satisfying, and you help each other heal. So I don't know if I'm going to do soulmate readings. Usually the soulmate readings don't need that much clarification. There may be a bump in the road every now and again, miscommunication, etc. But that stuff tends to work itself out. Twin flames, these are turbulent, these are transformative, and they are fucking tricky. So let's dive in. We're going to do 3 lines of cards. The first line is for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign in the twin flame relationship. So you don't have to guess which one you are in these. We're not even doing divine masculine, divine feminine. I saved that for the Path of True Love readings. This is a twin flame reading. So you're going to get 1 card from each of the 5 decks. This second line will be for the other. We're not even identifying it with, you know, any kind of zodiac or divine masculine, feminine, any of that. We'll also get 1 card from each of the 5 decks. The third line of information will be the overall relationship. It will only have 4 of the cards because the Carolyn Mace archetype cards are just for the first 2 lines, right? For you and for the other. You ready, my Scorpios? Tuning to the collective of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. In twin flame relationships, there was definitely this withheld sense. It was almost like 9 of Wands in the Rider-Waite deck, right? Just sort of like beaten and bandaged and bruised, like ready, almost there, but not quite. Like the last few yards, almost there to the 10. And my cats are having a cat tree battle. Boys, right here, Mama's watching. I see you, Savvy. It's like anything. He's not even a Scorpio, he's a Cancer. Anyway, so let's do this. Let me ask now my pantheon of angels, guides, and masters, please, 1 card to represent this Scorpio. The Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign in this twin flame relationship. 1 archetypal card. 1 archetype card. What flavor of power? What power? What soul power is this Scorpio developing? 1 card. Jump to the angel. Now the angel just came up in a previous reading. Pretty sure. Forget which one. It's all a blur at this point. But we will look at that once all 5 cards of the first line are laid out for you, my Scorpios. My angels, please, 1 card in clarification for this Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign in a twin flame relationship. Please, an angelic message, my angels, please. A clue, a tip, a hint. Power. So there's the flavor, the archetypal power, soul power being developed has to do with the angel archetype, but the issue itself is about power. The overlighting overview from the angels. Power. This could be a power struggle. Oh, Scorpios in a power struggle? Never. Said nobody ever. My gods, please, 1 card in clarification for this Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. In twin flame relationship for August 2019, please, 1 card in clarification. The Cancerian card. Now you're a Scorpio. This is a water sign, obviously. This deck does not generalize in terms of the zodiac sign. They're literally printed on each card. So considering that the sign of Cancer is the mother of the zodiac, that need not necessarily mean that there's a Cancerian sun, moon, rising, any of that involved here. It might even be saying that you are, but not necessarily so. That's why I pretty much use the zodiac to help me target in the collective who it is that I'm reading. But there are some emotions here, and there's some moodiness here, and perhaps the need to mother yourself emotionally. Right, because twin flame relationships are about teaching you how to love yourself and how to do for yourself what you would automatically perhaps do for others. It's time for you to fill your well, so to speak. All right. My masters, we had a lovely connection today in the blessing of the decks. So please, one card for this Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign in this twin flame relationship for August 2019. Please, a little guidance, a little grace for my Scorpios. Manipulation. This is a power struggle. Really. Power struggles are all about manipulation, overt, covert, hidden, Scorpio. But are you the one pulling the strings, or are your strings being pulled? Now with the angel there, that could go either way. So let's get you a whisper of love here. My pantheon of angels, gods, and masters, please, a whisper of love for this Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign in this twin flame relationship for August 2019. What a little piece for them. And we've got here, back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. Get back to what you love. Get back to what you love. Get back to where you once belonged. Jojo was a man who thought he was a woman, but he was another man. I never understood those lyrics. I was more Rolling Stones and Beatles anyway. Not that I wouldn't have slept with all of them during the day, except I was a child, and that would be illegal. Okay, groupie energy much? So I'm going to read this angel card in a minute. The archetype card of the angel, actually, let's do that now. Every archetype is light and shadow. So my Scorpio, this is the power you are dealing with in this twin flame relationship. Light attribute. Helping those in need with no expectation of return. Now I can see how you could be manipulated in that, going back to that manipulation card. But now here's the shadow. Acting innocent or angelic to mislead others. Falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance, which is dangerous stuff. Because the angels, some of them are just outright, angels of law and justice and stuff like that. But that's what leads me to say that I can't tell from this reading. It could be a percentage split in the collective for you Scorpios, whether you are being manipulated or a manipulator. And that's why we have a second line of cards to draw. Let's do that for the other. My pantheon of angels, guides, and masters, please, one card, one archetype, one soul power being developed here in the other in this twin flame relationship. Please, one card for the other in this Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign twin flame relationship for August 2019. Top of the deck, the father. Now keep in mind, the father need not indicate biological gender at all. Like I've said before, I have the mother archetype, and I am in a male body, though. A little more obvious to see the feminine in me in that sense. So whether or not this is a literal father, there's definitely that dynamic there that, again, in its light or in its shadow, could be either the one manipulated or the one doing the manipulating. So let's clarify. My angels, please, one card in clarification for the other in this Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign twin flame relationship. A nice piece of information. Self-acceptance. That they are dealing with issues of self-acceptance. So I could see where the angel in its light would want to rush in and help the father accept, right, what's going on. But again, in the shadow side, that could be very, very, very dangerous. That could be very, very dangerous in terms of The angel perhaps projecting father issues, unfinished business on this other, which is really a psychological thing. The issues that we don't heal in childhood end up manifesting in our relationships anyway. I mean, if this is literally a Scorpio dealing with their father, then, you know, perhaps the self-acceptance goes the other way, that you want self-acceptance from them. And again, there are too many variables in the quantum to nail this down to any one particular thing. That's why it's a general read for the collective. So let's get more info. More data on the desk is helpful. Hopefully truly helpful, because we're here only to be truly helpful. My gods, please, one card for the other in this Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, twin flame relationship for August 2019. Please, one card of clarity. The Leo card. Now, what's interesting is that for the tarot, the Daughters of the Moon tarot for this reading, you both got zodiac cards. So Scorpio, you are dealing with the Cancerian card, and the other here, this archetypal father dealing with self-acceptance, is dealing with Leo energy. Now, again, if that is sun sign identifier, that's a little on the nose. Not usually the case in twin flames, that things are that obvious. Remember, these are mystical, sacred contracts. They are shrouded in mystery for a purpose, not a reason. So, you know, just things that I can feel about that, like fifth house Leo is definitely about creativity, sexuality, pleasure, enjoyment, and maybe that's the sense of what the father is really wanting here and what the father is offering. But that manipulation card, so far it's the only one that I would consider like a true womp womp until we really balance out those archetypes and feel who is who and what is what in that. So my masters, please, one card in clarification for the other in this Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. There you are, Venus signs in twin flame relationship. Please, for the other in this Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, twin flame relationship for August 2019. Commitment. There's a commitment issue here. Maybe you're already committed. You know, that's a maybe this, maybe that. But this definitely feels like this other is like committed to see what's going to happen at least, right? It's like, I'm committed. Let's see where this goes. And with that self-acceptance, perhaps they have that level of maturity where they're clear about what they want in a commitment. Now, people would say, well, why would I want to commit to a twin flame relationship that's going to be turbulent and transformative? Well, you commit for the length of the contract, right? You fulfill your role in the contract. You can't fulfill their role in the contract. You can only fulfill your own. How do you do that? Two ways. Number one, survive it. But no, anything you did not finish in that contract, they'll bring you another one. That's how twin flames work. Maybe not immediately, sometimes the same day. I've done that. But then again, what if you're already married to this person? What if this is a family member? Keep in mind, twin flame relationships are not exclusively sexual or romantic. They're just not. This could be anything. This could, again, could be parent-child, particularly with the father card there. This could definitely be the Scorpio child to the other father. So please, one more card here for this line of information for the other. My pantheon of angels, gods, and masters. Please, one card, a whisper of love for the other in this Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, twin flame relationship for August 2019. They did say top card. Spiritual connection. This is a new one. I haven't drawn this one yet either for myself. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So, okay, there we go. Spiritual connection. Now, again, does not indicate anything other than that the two of you have traveled together before. Perhaps roles have switched. Perhaps you were the parent. Now they are. All sorts of interesting stuff there. But as I tune to this second line, in and of itself, this feels good. Let me read the father archetype here. The light attribute. Talent for creating and supporting life. Positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Now, a tribal unit, yes, can be a family. It can also be a circle of friends. It can be at work. It can be in an organization, in a club. Tribes are so everywhere, right? And I'm not terribly tribal, so I know when I'm connected to one. I can really feel it because I'm really pretty much a loner in that sense. I prefer to walk alone or with a good friend, especially on the weekends. Scorpio. The shadow attribute. See, now you listen to that light attribute, just like the angel, right? It's like helping without looking for anything in return, but it's the shadow, the lead here, that is usually what's being triggered and brought to the surface in a twin flame relationship. Shadow attribute of the father. Dictatorial control, abuse of authority. So you see that that the angel is dealing with deception, which is one form of manipulation, and the other one an abuse of authority, which is a negative manipulation. Now, they want me to clarify again that manipulation itself is a neutral word, right? Like I'm shuffling the cards and tuning to energies, I'm manipulating. Need a little pick-me-up. Blonde iced venti skinny vanilla latte, if anybody ever wants to get me one. How did you lose all the weight? Turning to ash, rising again, and lots of skinny vanilla lattes. Feels really good. I mean, to really, the only thing that gives me any caution here at all is that manipulation card. So let's pull our last four and get some clarity for the relationship in general, this twin flame relationship. Shall we? Surely. Oh, my angels, please, one card in clarification and overview for this twin flame relationship with Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for the August 2019 month. Please, one card in overview for this twin flame relationship for this Scorpio. Retreat. Now, retreat is such a tactical word, really, right? A strategic retreat that could be, and remember, sometimes you don't retreat alone. I do not see a hermit card here. The retreat card does not necessarily indicate hermitage, but it could. It could. That's why we're going to have a look. We'll see. This should help clarify. My gods, please clarify. Please clarify this overview for this twin flame relationship for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for August 2019. There it is. It jumped right out at me. Oh, the Pan card. Pan in this deck is the Emperor. Really the only singularly masculine card, divine masculine energy in this deck, which I have to say, the Father and the Emperor, awful lot alike. Awful lot alike. So perhaps there is a retreat here, but that it is systemic. It is part of the process. The push me, pull me thing, also known as the chaser and the runaway, is just a standard pattern that twin flames go through, right? One's ready, the other's not. Then the other one's ready, the other's not. It's that back and forth, and it is tumultuous, and it makes you really deal with, Scorpio, your emotions, and for the other, their real clear desires about what they want, right? So you got water and fire there in the tarot and the Daughters of the Moon. But then with that major arcana card, that this is about father issues, emperor issues. The Emperor in the tarot, the major arcana card of the Emperor, represents all of the kings in the deck. Now in this deck there isn't king, queen, knight, it's maiden, mother, crone. But I still feel that very much, that there is definitely, this relationship has been touched by the gods, if not God, divine masculine, in and of itself. And particularly with those whispers of love here, Scorpio, get back to what you love. Get back to doing your thing, right? To take time to reevaluate who it is you are and what it is that you really want emotionally, right? You're the water sign, regardless of placement. And for the other, that this is a spiritual connection. This is lifetime after lifetime. There's a really big opportunity here that I would suggest to heal some stuff, to heal yourself of some emotional baggage, and yeah, balance karma and all that stuff too. But twin flames may not necessarily be about doing it for the other person. This one's about them triggering you so that you heal what rises in you, so that you clean up your end of the tug of war and eventually let go. My masters, let go of the tug of war rope, right? If you both let go at the same time, that's called grace. So, my masters, please, one card in clarification for this twin flame relationship involving Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and twin flame relationships. Here you go, wild abandon. You know, that wild abandon card keeps on popping up. I think it might have even popped up in the Scorpio Path of True Love reading for the month. You might want to check that. You know, I can't keep them all straight in my head in a linear sense, because when I read, I go all non-linear. But wild abandon doesn't feel like abandonment, like a father abandoning here, so much as it is about perhaps the two of you retreating together and giving this a shot. And if you know going into it that, oh, this could be a question of time versus intensity, that we could take a really long time to do this, to complete and fulfill this contract, although I'm more about fulfilling them than completing them, honestly. Let me fulfill them. It doesn't mean every T has to be crossed, every I needs to be dotted. Remember, they can always bring you another one. But with wild abandon and retreat with the Emperor, it's like this feels a little phallic. This could be sexual. It need not necessarily be, although with that card of commitment there, it could be the commitment of a father archetype to just be supportive. You know, as more and more of these cards get down, I'm feeling more the lighter side of both the angel and the father, and the two of you together could do wonderful things together for others, in service of other people. The angel really willing to offer help without anything in return. The father really being a guiding light and supportive within the tribe that indicates there are other people involved here. So let's get this one last card, this Whisper of Love. My angels, my gods, my masters, please, one card, a Whisper of Love for this twin flame relationship involving the Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for August 2019. Ask for help. There you go. You both need to ask for help. Now, just ask for help. I mean, that's a little blunt. It says, oh, there's more writing on the card, right? Ask for help. What is it you really need to help? What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. Now, the reason why that contradicts the whole idea of a twin flame is because you may be very well, you can certainly ask, but the idea of a twin flame is by contract they can't give it to you. They may very much want to give you what you want, both sides of this, Scorpio as well as other, if you're cross-watching here. But you got to ask. You have to like wildly abandon and say, this is what I want. This is what I need help with. Can you explain to me? Can you communicate? Understanding that what may come of that through a retreat might not just bring you clarity, but might trigger within you such emotions, my Scorpio, that you might regret doing it, but that it will give you everything that you need to heal yourself, to love yourself, to respect yourself, and to accept yourself. To accept what you're feeling in the moment. It's okay to feel this. We're just not going to act on it. It's okay to feel hurt, but maybe this twin flame relationship is just triggering emotional baggage for you, because it feels like this self-acceptance father archetype here, this other, has got it together in that sense. And that's why the sense of commitment does feel that in for a penny, in for a pound, because there is a spiritual connection here. Would not surprise me if this was a past life parent on either side. So looking at the whole spread in general, I never tell people what to do. I don't think that's the role of a reader. Ours is to see and interpret, give guidance and counsel, but to have no attachment and certainly not tell people what to do. That's manipulation. And since there's that element in there, that Scorpio, you very well may need to manipulate yourself on this to take your power back, or to manipulate yourself to give this power. And particularly with the angel archetype, you can give it through prayer, you can give it through silence, you can give it, may this other be blessed, may they be blessed with all that they need to learn, to heal, to grow, may they be blessed, may they be blessed, may they be blessed with all the joy their heart desires. That kind of stuff will really take you out of the place of manipulation. Okay, but to clarify, if you're blessing and getting drained, you haven't released the outcome. You have to release attachment to the outcome. The way I do that is I make it rhyme. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be, with no attachment to outcome for me. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. It's like a rap that I do in my head to get me in the groove. And then you light up. then really your power comes in. And that might be something about getting back to what you love. Get into your spiritual path, again, your mystical path, your relationship with the divine. But Scorpio, you're going to do it silently, you're going to do it quietly, most likely, and you're going to do it deeply. You're going to do it emotionally to feel that connection with the divine. And again, with this Emperor overlighting here, could very well be coming together with the divine order, the divine mind, the divine father, in terms of the Emperor. Let's end this with a blessing for y'all. I've been doing this for the readings. Feels like what I'm here to do. Let's take a moment. My angels, my gods and masters, please bless this, my brother and sisters, in the Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign twin flame relationships. And may this other that they are in this twin flame relationship with be blessed with all that they need. May they be blessed with all that they need, all the clarity, all the guidance, all the grace, all the knowledge, all the intuition, all the tips, all the hints, all the tricks, that they may learn to heal themselves, that they may learn to love themselves, that they may learn to accept themselves, that they may learn to liberate themselves. And be a blessing upon this world. May all of us grow, heal, and evolve through our relationships on the path of true love, that we may become the very best that we can be and fulfill our role in the divine plan. May all hearts be blessed. May we all be blessed with all that we need. May we all be blessed with the love we seek. And may we be given all that we need to give that to ourselves. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So motivated. Blessed be my Scorpios. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If something really resonated for you here, please hit the like button. The likes help more people see it, as do your subscriptions. Every time somebody hits subscribe, the algorithm changes a little bit and more people are exposed to this new take. I didn't come up with the new take on turbulent twin flames. That was a KAHN clarity thing. Bless his heart, bless his mind, bless everything he seeks to find. Spell worker. So please do that, and I just wish you very, 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 very good luck with all of this, and know that as August continues on, it is a time for vacation and retreat. Take the time, go deep, because what else are you going to do, Scorpio? Well, there's lots that you can do. Instead of go deep, I don't recommend it. So my darlings, I love you. I truly, truly love you all so much. But for now, I wish you hail, farewell, and blessed be.